Welcome to AC 24/7. I'm Aaron Dean. A shocking story in Southern California. A 66-year-old businesswoman was murdered Friday following an argument about a pride flag that she displayed outside of her store. Her daughter is now speaking out about this tragedy.
Well, me and my family are just trying to, take it hour by hour, trying to find some sense of normalcy and finding that that's the hardest part. Just coming to terms with the new normal without our matriarchy.
The Advocate Channel's Josh Campbell has more.
It is an international symbol of equality. The mere act of proudly displaying it leading to Lori Carlton's death.
Over a flag? Come on. I mean, we've lost a lot of people in our country over our flags, and some people don't like them.
66-year-old Carlton was shot inside her Southern California clothing boutique Friday following a confrontation over the pride flag displayed outside the shop's entrance.
This is absolutely devastating. No one should die for who they love or for standing in solidarity with love.
Reaction to Carlton's death poured in on social media, including Hollywood director and friend Paul Feig, who directed films including Bridesmaids and the reboot of Ghostbusters. We are all devastated for her husband Bort and her family and the LGBTQ+ community for whom Lori was such a true ally. Governor Gavin Newsom posted, "This disgusting hate has no place in California." Carlton, a mother of 9 children, did not identify as LGBT, but advocated for everyone in the community. The organization Lake Arrowhead LGBTQ+ said in a statement, "She will be truly missed." Carlton's daughter told the New York Times the flag hanging outside the store had been removed numerous times by different people over the course of the past 2 years. Authorities say the suspect fled on foot, armed with a handgun, and was killed during an encounter with police. Detectives learned the suspect made several disparaging remarks about a rainbow flag that stood outside the store before shooting Carlton. The shooting comes as the LGBTQ community faces ongoing threats of violence and an unprecedented wave of anti-LGBTQ+ legislation in 2023, according to the Human Rights Campaign.
New details just released after a deadly mass shooting at an LGBTQ nightclub in Colorado.
It was so scary. I heard shots, broken glass, bodies. How? Why?
You can draw a straight line to those murders from the hateful rhetoric and lies that have been spread about Drag Queen Story Hour.
Police in New York are looking for this man. He's seen throwing the brick at a window of an LGBTQ+ bar in New York City. It is the 3rd time this same bar has had its windows smashed.
After this video was released showing a woman getting out of a white SUV and setting a pride flag on fire in front of Little Prince restaurant in Soho, an arrest has been made.
When hate is paired with a gun, the results are deadly. And when our elected leaders promote hateful rhetoric and push discriminatory policies, they foster this culture where this kind of violence is a result.
Meanwhile, in this small California mountain town, members of the community are grieving the loss of the latest apparent victim of anti-LGBT hate in America.
I never dreamed something like this could happen in this community.
Switching gears, health information became widespread during the COVID-19 pandemic, and now many Americans still struggle with what to believe. In a new study, 2,000 adults were asked about 10 false health claims. One of them was, quote, more people died from COVID-19 vaccines than had died from the COVID-19 virus. 47% of respondents labeled that as definitely false, but about 20% said that it was definitely or probably true. The study's author says that relatively few people said that any of the false claims were, quote, definitely true, but up to 75% weren't exactly sure either way. When it comes to information sources, doctors appear to be the most reliable. 93% of people said that they trust their doctors for health information and recommendations. But still, about a quarter of people say that they turn to social media for advice. And thanks so much for joining us for AC 24/7. For more, go to theadvocatechannel.com and subscribe on the Advocate Channel YouTube page. For the Advocate Channel, I'm Aaron Dean.